are going to see chapter number 12, Subhashit Saptakam, a bunch of 7 good sayings. Dear students, already we have seen the first part of the same chapter, in which we have seen beginning and introduction of the lesson. Not only that, but first 3 verses we have seen in the previous video. Today we are going to see the remaining verses. Let me start from verse number 4. नास्ति मेघसमं तोयं नास्ति चात्मसमं बलं नास्ति चक्षुसमं तेजो नास्ति धान्यसमं प्रियम. Here the word nasti. Nasti means is not there. Megh means cloud and samam means like. So megh samam, like cloud. Toyam means water. Nasti again is not there. Chatma samam. The word chatma, here cha plus atma, so like your soul. Balam means strength. Chakshu samam, like your eyes. Tej means luster. Nasti is not there. Dhanya samam, dhanya means grains, and priyam means pleasing. So here in this verse, the common thing of all these 4 is that they are natural. All these things like cloud water, right? Cloud water, then atma means your soul, and eyes, chakshu, and dhanya. These all things are common and they are natural. So they are telling us that there is no water like a cloud water. There is no water like a cloud water. There is no strength like self. There is no luster like the eyes, and nothing is as pleasing as grains. Let me see all the word meaning. Megh samam is not there. Like cloud. Toyam means water. Nasti shatma, soul, and chatma samam balam. Balam means strength. And nasti chakshu samam, like eyes. And tej means luster. And further they says that nasti dhanya samam. Dhanya means grains, and dhanya samam priyam means pleasing. Right? Nasti megh samam toyam, nasti chatma samam balam, nasti chakshu samam tejam, and nasti dhanya samam priyam. So all the natural things they have described over, that we cannot compare these natural things with any other things, right? Further they say that they are the best. These natural things are the best. Here in the word megh samam, compound is formed. It is like this: meghena samam, tritiya tatpurus compound. Here also chatma samam, atmana samam means tritiya tatpurus compound. Chakshusu samam, tritiya tatpurus compound. And dhanyam samam means tritiya tatpurus samas. So these all words, megh samam, chatmam, chakshu samam, and dhanya samam, are formed with the help of compound. Now also say us that the common thing of all these four words is only that they are natural. The rainwater or the cloud water is the purest one, We cannot compare that water with any other water. It is the purest water. So it is also like with the strength that the willpower is more powerful and important than any other power. Next, that the luster in the eyes, then many other things is more powerful. So it is also, and grains. You will eat anything in your life, but if you are not eating grains, then it will be not pleasing as other things. If you are eating all the things, but if you are not eating grains, then it will be not pleasing for you. So the grains please us a lot, right? Now let me see the translation. Let me write the translation. Translation, there is no water like rainwater. Then there is no strength like self. Then there is no luster like the eyes. And lastly, there is nothing please as the grain please. As pleasing as grains. So here they want to say us that there is no water like rainwater, there is no strength like self, there is no luster like the eyes, and nothing is as pleasing as grains. You will eat anything, but it cannot give satisfaction and pleased as the grains can give. So here our verse number 4 is over. Now let me see verse number 5. Satyam tapo ज्ञानम अहिंसा च वित्प्रणामम च सुशीलताम च एतानि यो विदधाति स विद्वानः न हो पक्षो विहग प्रयाति. Here they want to say us that Satyam means truth, Tap means finance, Gnan means knowledge, Ahimsa means non-violence, Vitpranamam means go down to the scholars, or we can say respect to the scholars. Then Yo Vidadati Sushilta, Sushilta means a good character. Etani, this, Yo Vidadati, he who does. Saha Vidvana, he is the real scholar. Na means not. Ho Paksho, the one who is having one wing. Vihagaha means bird. Prayati means does not go. Let me see the bird meaning. Satyam means truth. Tap means finance. Then Gnan means knowledge or education. Then Gnana Ahimsa means non-violence. And with pranamam, with means giving respect or salutation. Next, Eta Sushiltam means good character, and Etani this Vidhati जो Vidhati means leaders Sa Vidvanam. Sa means deep and Vidwan means we have seen scholar or learned. Naho Paksho means having one wing. Naho Paksho means the one who is having one wing. Vihagaha means bird, and Prayati. Prayati means does not go. Now let me write down the translation also. Satya means truth. So he will accomplish truth, finance, then non-violence, knowledge, and non-violence, then salutation to the learning, salutation to the learning person, and good moral or character. Good moral or character is a real scholar. Is a real scholar because the bird having one wing cannot fly. See, here in this verse, they want to say us that he who accomplishes truth, finance, knowledge, non-violence, salutation to the learned people, and good moral or character is the real scholar because the bird having one wing cannot fly. Here they want to say us that if a person is a scholar, then it doesn't mean that he is having all the knowledge and information, so he is a scholar. But for being a scholar, good qualities also needed. Now here they are talking about which kind of good qualities. Means they are telling us that the one who accomplishes truth, the one who is always speaking truth. This is the first quality. Second, finance, the one who is having a finance in him for doing anything. Third one is knowledge. Knowledge is also necessary. Then non-violence and salutation to the learned people, right? And good moral or character is a real scholar. If you are having because the bird is having one wing cannot fly. See, here they are giving example of a bird, that if a bird is having only one wing, then it can fly? No, it can't fly, right? Here also they are telling us that these are the qualities of scholar. This thing should be there in a scholar, and if anyone is lacking, then also we cannot say that he is a real learned people or a scholar, because as I have already told that only taking knowledge or getting information, we can't say that person is scholar. If a person is having lots of knowledge and information about all the things, then we can't say that he is real scholar, because scholar should have its own qualities like always speaking truth, having finance, knowledge, non-violence. He should believe in non-violence, should salutation to the learned people, means should respect to the learned people, and should have good or moral, good character or a moral, right? So here our verse number 5 is over, in which they want to say us that he who accomplishes truth, finance, knowledge, non-violence, salutation to the learned person, and having good moral or a character is a real scholar, because a bird is having one wing cannot fly. As bird is having one wing cannot fly, likewise if a person is not having any one quality from this, then also we cannot say he or she is a scholar. Here we have seen, in this video we have seen for verse number 3 and verse number 4 in detail. Now remaining two verses we will see in the next video. Now you may copy down all the words in your notebook.